ad.
Top news headlines at this hour. Government imposes Manipur lockdown in view of COVID-19 threat. India reports 8 coronavirus fatality. Confirmed cases jumped to 425. And Henlep village in Churachandpur district waits for development. Good evening and welcome to Times of Manipur Television News at 6:30. I'm Loving Rimai with the news in detail. Manipur government spokesperson Thongam Biswajit Singh today announced that the state cabinet has decided to impose a total lockdown in the entire state with immediate effect till March 31 as a precautionary measure against the outbreak of COVID-19 in the country. However, essential services, including grocery shops, will be exempted from the restrictions imposed under lockdown. Biswajit also said the medical department will overlook home quarantine system. The cabinet has also decided to utilize dedicated buildings in both Regional Institute of Medical Sciences, RIMS, Imphal, and Jawaharlal Nehru Institute of Medical Sciences, JANIMS, Imphal, as isolation wards for the time being. The government has also to distribute rice meant for April under the National Food Security Act this month, free of cost, to support the needy people during the lockdown. Biswajit added that beneficiaries of Chief Minister's Hakshel Gitengbang who do not possess NFSA card will also be given free rice. The IPR minister also said that the spread of COVID-19 can be stopped only if people follow and observe the precautionary guidelines issued by the experts and scientists. Biswajit said anyone having the symptoms of COVID-19 should inform the dedicated health centers at the earliest. The minister sought support of the public to fight the outbreak together. He also appealed to the people to maintain proper hygiene through regular hand washing, social distancing. Based on a combination of numbers reported by the Central Health Ministry and updates from the states, the total number of confirmed cases in the country today stands at 425. A 68-year-old man from Philippines who tested positive for coronavirus infection and later recovered has died at a hospital in Mumbai, taking the death toll in India to 8. All train, metro and interstate transport services across the country were suspended till March 31. Chief Minister of Haryana Manohar Lal in a press conference announced a slew of relief measures in view of the statewide lockdown. According to media reports, BPL families in Haryana will get free ration for the month of April. Registered construction workers will be paid Rs 1,000 per week starting from March 3. Wheat or rice will be supplied to government school children to their home under midday meal scheme. Vendors and rickshaw pullers not registered with the government can fill forms in each district for registration for relief. The Ministry of Civil Aviation has announced that domestic flight operations will cease with effect from 23:59 hours IST from today. A 65,000 crore rupees budget for financial year 2020-21 for Delhi, up over 18% from the last fiscal, was tabled in the Assembly on Monday, the first day of a lockdown in the national capital to prevent the possible community spread of the coronavirus. Delhi High Court suspends all operations, including that of all district courts in the capital till April 4. Urgent matters will, however, be heard using video conference. The Hanglep village in Churachandpur district of Manipur is still far away from the road of development, as many of the important public welfare schemes taken up by Manipur government like Go to Hill and School for Gathansi mission have not reached the village yet. Here is a report.
President of Hanglep Headquarter Youth Club, Lulun Khongsai told Tom TV that the primary health center at Hanglep has been turned into an animal shelter due to negligence on the part of the concerned department. As Lulun added, the villagers are unhappy over inadequate staff in the primary health center, which is currently running by only 2 nurses.
Public health centers dawa basi Doctor Suvali, Nurse Suvali, aduga keno property makaisu kaisu leide hojikse. Adugi mi khungi area gi mayamsi adum nabasida keno zamwa basi makhoi leide basi ni haiba phung dungi. Doctor leida ba aduga nurse leida ba aduga bed singsu leida ba ni property am kaisu leida ba ni hojikse. Adu building khak dani building su loi sigai gi daure. Makoi function daudabagi kano san changi ok changi ko stop leidabagi sanjum ga okjum oina dum leikhrabani.
Hanglep Village Authority Secretary Khai Khulam Haukip expressed that the Hanglep Government High School, which was established in the year 1971, has 300 students and 12 teachers, and later it was rebuilt at a new location. He expressed dismay over the pathetic condition of the new school building and urged the state government to take steps to repair it.
Sidi kano na haladi amathakta kano building na taba una saba kano anile adiga sisi 2017 18 raji da hongtho kare sisi building kita ga hoji di oya train thoi hatli Sato di chahum hileba. Aduga hojimak ekoi pamoti trail teachers na adu pamyaba. Hodi ekoi di station hairege ekoi priya pamoti thuna repairing all the tragani ko sat to di ekoi jame pamyaba.
Lulun Khongsai also talked about the issue of road connectivity in the village. He said the newly constructed road connecting as Khulen and Hanglep is not in a good shape, especially during the rainy season. Lulun said the concerned department has failed to pay heed to the complaints and grievances of the villagers.
Yes, Khulen dagi Hanglep house 30 kayano 31 kilometers ni es Khulen dagi sisu MLA na ei car di ei na sim gini haibani hujik phau kano thabak hodriba se khunmi na nungai daba se phongdo eng sisa sisi manasu kano ai khona lambi simbio haina wood pibani na wood piba loi khrabani na mana togi daba thabak do Tobiradi nungai gidra haina sana adum haijari ngasisa.
Taking a short break now, stay tuned for more updates.
Manipur University da affiliate Tauraba South Asian Institute of Rural and Agricultural Management Sairam Langjing Achoba Imphal West ki admission hauzare. Course singdi BSc Agriculture, BSc Horticulture amadi Bachelor of Business Administration BBNE. Form thaba April ki date 1 dagi haujaragani. Aku pamarol gidamak ekhogi website www.sairam.org.in natraga ekhogi phone number 9612812346 natraga 7641929924 da contact tawiyo.
Nauka Hearing Aid Center. Kumja lising amachapan marifom do digi hona chay kontramanga hena Notice India ahan hearing aid clinic mo ne lerek laba Nauka gi Imphal Center mahangjare TV amadi phone gi konjel loinana nil khongum fam na tabangam da gi awab mayok na di bina al koding mag wabi rugano Nauka Hearing Aid Clinic ngasi makleng directuna completely invisible water resistant amadi rechargeable loidaba digital hearing aid hapiu tabangam gi pangalwana badong gi khang chana ba single power si tambio ai khoi gi leifam di Nagamapal Main Road Phogoi Sangmam Lekai near Community Hall. Mobile number na 60009545159.
Welcome back after the break. Nearly 70 drugs and experimental compounds may be effective in treating the coronavirus, a team of researchers reported yesterday night. Some of the medications are already used to treat other diseases, and repurposing them to treat COVID-19, the illness caused by the coronavirus, may be faster than trying to invent a new antiviral from scratch, the scientists said. According to media reports, the researchers have submitted the paper to a journal for publication. To come up with the list, hundreds of researchers embarked on an unusual study of the genes of the coronavirus, also called SARS-CoV-2. To infect a lung cell, the coronavirus must insert its genes, co-opting the cell's own genetic machinery. The cell begins to produce viral proteins, which are used to produce millions of new viruses. Each of those viral proteins must be able to latch onto the necessary human proteins for the process to work. The World Health Organization, WHO, is discouraging the use of the phrase social distancing. As per media reports, the organization has urged people to use the phrase physical distancing instead. This, according to the WHO, is to provide a clear understanding that the government's directives to stay home amid the coronavirus outbreak is not about breaking social contacts with family and friends, but about keeping a physical distance to ensure the disease doesn't spread. In an attempt to prevent the widespread of COVID-19, the governments across the world are encouraging people to avoid public gatherings. In a fresh case of racial attack amid the COVID-19 pandemic in the capital city of Delhi, just after the Janata curfew ended last night, a man belonging to mainland India in his 40s spat pan or chewing tobacco from the mouth on a Delhi University student from Manipur. She was on her way to get grocery items from a shop after the Janata curfew called by Prime Minister Narendra Modi ended at 9 p.m. The incident took place near the university campus at Vijaynagar, single-story northwest Delhi. The street wore a deserted look because of the curfew, and the man in question took this as an opportunity to carry out the act. Report also informed that the miscreant also hurled racist remarks like "Chinky Corona" to the girl. Over the incident, Manipur Students Association Delhi MSAD has lodged an FIR at Patil Chest Police Station last midnight. MSAD President Chinkai Saikom said that the association had also informed all concerned authorities, including Northeast Spurna Northeast Special Police Unit for Northeast Region at Malviya Nagar, regarding the increasing racial crimes against the people of Northeast in the national capital. He also urged all civil society groups and student organizations to look into the incident, as life of the Northeast people in Delhi are becoming more vulnerable to racial attacks on a daily basis. Meanwhile, the Democratic Students Alliance of Manipur DESAM has condemned the Delhi incident. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has asked the people of India to take the lockdown announced to control the spread of coronavirus seriously and duly follow instructions. Taking note of some were not following instructions, Prime Minister Modi urged people to save themselves and their family by following the instructions seriously. Prime Minister Modi took to Twitter this morning as confirmed cases in India crossed 400. The Prime Minister also called on the state governments to ensure rules are followed to contain the spread of COVID-19. As per reports, all interstate buses, passenger trains and metro services were suspended across the country till March 31, while 80 districts in 17 states and 5 union territories were placed under complete lockdown to control the spread of novel coronavirus. Unidentified assailants exploded a bomb at the CI post of 113 Battalion BSF at Wangjing Tekcham Lekai under Thobal district last night at around 7:30. No one was injured in the attack. According to a police report, the bomb exploded near the sentry post number 4 of the BSF post. Police recovered a Scooty Dio scooter from the site. They also found a suspended remote control device inside the pocket of a torn jacket at the site. Meanwhile, a combined team of Thoubal Police and 113 Battalion BSF, led by Superintendent of Police Thoubal District Dr. S. Ibomcha, arrested 3 persons involved in last night's bomb attack at 113 BSF located at Wangjing Tekcham under Thoubal Police Station during search operation in Wangjing area. The operation was carried out minutes after the explosion, informed Thoubal Police in a release today. The arrested have been identified as Aribam Mohammed alias Khan, aged 22 years, of Sangay Yumpham Part 1, Bulay Pokpi. On his disclosure, Pundray Mayum Mohammed Akram Hussain, aged 22 years, of Sangay Yumpham Part 1, Bulay Pokpi, and Kumukcham Pradeep Luang, aged 33 years, of Kakching Kuno, Tingnam Kuno, Bukul Lekai, were arrested by police from different locations, the release further informed. In a spate incident, a combined team of Imphal East Commando and 15 Assam Rifles arrested an active cadre of militant group KCP-PWG on March 21 during counter-insurgency operation at Yumnam Patlo Tongkong in Imphal East. The security forces also seized one single-barrel gun with 3 live rounds from the arrested cadre, a police report said today. The arrested has been identified as 38-year-old Swebam Malem Nganba Meitei of Yumnam Patlo Maning Lekai under Imphal East. A team of Lamjingba Hospital and Medical Research Institute Private Limited today gave awareness to Times of Manipur television staff at the TV channel's office at Uripok Khwaisnam Lekai, Imphal, on effective steps of hand washing and safety measures against COVID-19. The team thoroughly explained the need of maintaining hygiene and sanitation, especially hand washing. WHO has instructed everyone to wash their hands properly, at least for 20 seconds to fight the virus and to avoid face touching. In the wake of COVID-19 threat across the globe, the Democratic Students Alliance of Manipur DESAM has appealed to the authorities of all schools and colleges in the state to make hand sanitizers by using the formula recommended by World Health Organization with ethanol or isopropyl ethanol, which are available in laboratories and educational institutes. As part of the preventive measures against the deadly COVID-19, a team comprising councillors of Kakching Municipal Council and Kakching BJP Mandal volunteers, led by Kakching MLA Y. Suchandra, today distributed free masks to passers-by at Kakching Market. MLA Suchandra expressed concern over the deadly coronavirus originated from China's Wuhan, which is now spreading fast around the world, and assured of distributing more free masks to each and everyone in days to come. He also urged all to avoid mass gatherings.
Wang amaga wang anu matangda mau tani sangal liam na mau nose na eyes de ana sai mau to sangal sabai khoi maxi khoi loina ba upi beta ba yar mai mi si punbi da ba mi si ade even rickshaw to so ma dei auto shuru ama dei hin to bi da ba mai to ga khoi se khoi isana safe isolation over dai.
Let's take another short commercial break. Stay tuned.
Admission open. The Knowledge Home Boarding Cum Coaching Center. Foundation course for class 9 and 10 will start from 18 April 2020 and foundation course for 11 and 12 will start from 15 April 2020. Course highlights: small batches, conceptual based knowledge, chapter wise test, individual attention, regular feedback and parents teachers session, free personal counseling. For details, please contact the Knowledge Home Boarding Cum Coaching Center, Hatta New Chekon Road. Lumsingberg Cab brings you a brand new fare chart for wedding packages. Package number 1, within Imphal city area up to the range of 15 kilometers for 6 hours at Rs 1,800 only. Package number 2, outside Imphal city area ranging from 15 kilometers to 30 kilometers for 6 hours at 2,000 rupees only. Package number 3, outside Imphal city area beyond 30 kilometers for 6 hours to 8 hours at Rs 2,600 only. For details, suggestions or feedback, please contact 1800-1027959 or 8794-613154 or visit our office at Nagamapal Rims Road near Nityananda Mandir.
Welcome back. Thoubal District VDF Welfare Association today extended monetary help to the family of late VDF personnel Toijam Ranjit Singh of Charangpat Nepra Company, Awang Laikai. The association provided Rs 1,50,000 to the family. Takshila Institute Imphal Center has been providing classes to students through online in view of the COVID-19 threat. Head of Takshila Institute Imphal Center and Manoranjan said that the step has been taken up in view of the upcoming NEET 2020 to be held on May 3. Manoranjan also said that the institute has also started distributing study materials to the students at their homes.
Preparation every hour, every minute matter preparation offline classroom activity class activity class online online thazabasina angangsingda hoji yumdagi oina yumdagi panthokpa yadagasu yumdagi oina NEET ki damakta medical entrance ki damakta preparation tobada atumating mateng pangani haina koi asa tawjai angangsing NEET ki preparation tobada koi parents na koi tasabu leragasu koi taksila tanabi taksila dengo tobiu online classes ki kumsabase lobiu haina tumjai.
Acting on the orders and directives of the government to take precautions against coronavirus pandemic, the Anal Naga Tangpi ANTA Chandel, the apex body of Anal community, has declared emergency in all Anal villages in Manipur and across the Indo-Myanmar border. Meghalaya government has taken up various precautionary measures against COVID-19 threat. Starting today, a model of 1 day open and 2 days closure will be adopted so that social distancing can be effectively enforced for the whole population of the state. For the 3-day period that is from today till March 25, the open day will be today. On the open day, shops, stalls, godowns, establishments dealing in essential items and services including pharmacies, grocery shops, vegetable and fruit vendors, meat and fish vendors, toiletries, takeaway food outlets, LPG cylinder outlets and deliveries, petrol pumps, banks and ATMs will be open. However, operation of all other commercial and business establishments is prohibited. Movement of all public transport, including local taxis and auto rickshaws, are also restricted. Only 25% of such vehicles are allowed to ply in the 3 districts of East Khasi Hills, West Garo Hills and West Jantia Hills. For the period of March 24 and March 25, operation of all commercial and all forms of public transport and gathering of 5 or more people in all public areas beyond the individual households is prohibited.
Few days, there have been a lot of movements that have taken place of individuals who have been working or studying outside and have come back into the state. And in situations like these, we are finding that we are obviously monitoring as many of them as possible, and will continue to request all of them to act responsibly and inform us if they've come. And so therefore, it is important for the government and for the health department to then monitor these individuals, guide these individuals in the next 10 to 14 days now, to ensure that they don't develop any symptoms. And if we allow free movement and allow them and others also to mingle, then the chances of this coming across or spreading to other individuals is much higher.
Arunachal Pradesh government yesterday ordered a lockdown across the state from today till March 31 in view of coronavirus outbreak. As per reports, a notification to this effect issued last afternoon will be enforced from 5 p.m. today till midnight of March 31. According to the notification, all shops and business establishments bearing pharmacies and shops selling essential commodities will remain closed during the lockdown period. all public transport services like buses, taxis, auto, sumos and others, and private vehicles will be off the roads during this period. People have been directed to stay at home and do only basic activities. AIIMS has issued an order to shut down OPD, including specialty services, all new and follow-up patients registration from today till further orders. The Premier Institute had earlier decided to temporarily suspend routine walk-in OPD registration of patients from today as it redirects its resources to control the COVID-19 outbreak. The announcement came as India's coronavirus count reached 425, including 8 fatalities. On Friday, the AIIMS had issued a circular postponing of non-essential elective procedures and surgeries and directed for only emergency life-saving surgeries with effect from March 21. CPIM General Secretary Sitaram Yechury, in a letter to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, has urged the government to institute a special package to tackle health and economic challenges that have arisen due to the coronavirus outbreak. In the letter made public by the party, Yechury argued that it is not the time to be preoccupied by concerns to maintain fiscal discipline, but to use the resources for saving lives. According to media reports, Yechury demanded a moratorium on bank loans for a year for small-scale manufacturers and retail traders. A royal aide at Buckingham Palace has reportedly tested positive for the coronavirus while Queen Elizabeth II was still at her London residence. The 93-year-old monarch shifted out of the palace to Windsor Castle indefinitely last week as a precaution after all her engagements were cancelled and reports that she is healthy. According to media reports, it is not known how close the royal aide in question would have got to the Queen, but every member of royal household staff the person came into contact with has since been placed self-isolation. The aide, who has not been named, is believed to have taken ill and tested positive for the deadly virus earlier last week. And now let's take a look at the sports news. The annual Moirang Run 2020, to be organized by Historical Heritage Development Organization, Moirang, on April 14 next, has been postponed indefinitely due to COVID-19 pandemic. This was informed in a release from the organization today. Moirang Run is held on April 14 every year to mark the historic event where the Indian tricolour was first hoisted by Indian National Army INA at Moirang in Manipur on April 14, 1944, the release added. Canada became the first country to boycott the Tokyo Games due to the coronavirus pandemic, and Australia told its athletes to prepare for an Olympics next year as Japan and the International Olympic Committee (IOC) flagged the prospect of a postponement for the first time, according to media reports. Opposition to holding the Games in July has risen sharply in the past 48 hours, with several major stakeholders such as US, track and field and UK athletics, along with some national Olympic committees, calling for a delay because of the pandemic. And before we end the bulletin, the top news headlines once again. Government imposes Manipur lockdown in view of COVID-19 threat. India reports 8 coronavirus fatality, confirmed cases jump to 425. And Henglep village in Churachandpur district waits for development. That's the end of the bulletin for the news at 6:30. Thank you for watching.